Square is a mobile payment startup that offers a portfolio of business software, point-of-sale systems, payment hardware products, and small business solutions. Square is headquartered in San Francisco, California. Unlike other payment providers, Square is available to businesses of all sizes and offers the most completely free point-of-sale system available on the market. In all, more than 33 million times the Square Payment and POS app have been downloaded, and more than 2 million active businesses are using it. Small companies processing less than $120,000 per year, on the other hand, will find Square to be the most cost-effective POS and money transfer solution because of its cheap base prices and free POS system. What's up guys, welcome back to Glory Investing Show. In our today's video, I'm going to tell you about why you should invest in Square Incorporated. First, we need to discuss what Square Incorporated actually does. Square Incorporated operates in a business context. Square Incorporated was formed in 2009 by Jack Dorsey and Jim McKelvey to create a system that will allow merchant services and mobile payments to be combined into a single, simple-to-use service. The Square platform is used by millions of small businesses across the globe to accept credit card payments, manage sales and inventory, as well as to request loans. Sellers that want to accept credit card payments may do so using the company system. There are two sections, the seller portion and the Cash App section. The seller section is the first of them. Managed payment services, software, hardware, and financial services are some of the products and services offered by the vendor, among others. The company's seller ecosystem includes a variety of products such as software, hardware, and wealth management. Peer-to-peer payments, cash card transactions, Bitcoin, and share investments are all possible with the Cash App. Individuals may also use the Cash App to move, spend, and save money. A seller may accept payments in person by touching or swiping a credit or debit card on Square Invoices, Square Virtual Terminal, or the business's website, according to the company. For sellers, Square also provides hardware such as magstripe scanners, contactless and chip readers, the Square Stand, the Square Register, the Square Terminal, and third-party devices to aid in the ease of commerce. Now, before we go any further, make sure to subscribe to Glory Investing Show and don't forget to hit that bell icon so you never miss any updates. Mobile payment processing software and card reader Square was the world's first mobile payment processing software and card reader to be created. When it first became accessible, the fact that it allowed businesses to accept card payments anywhere they went, rather than having to rely on cash or peer-to-peer payment systems, contributed to its rapid acceptance. It also reduced the need for elaborate agreements and long-term commitments, which were previously required by a large number of merchant service providers. The company Square, in contrast to the vast majority of credit card processing providers, does not need an application or approval procedure, nor does it charge monthly fees or demand any other fundamental prerequisites. In the case of Square transactions, there are two different sorts of fees: 2.60% of the sales price plus 10 cents for swipes and inserts, as well as 3.5% and 15 cents for transactions that are manually entered in. Customers may pay for products and services, tip, and cipher them using their mobile phone or tablet, which is owned by the merchant. Credit cards and cash are all accepted. Business owners may use the app to send and monitor invoices, customize things, send email receipts, and apply discounts as well as refunds, and access real-time sales data. The app can also be used to manage stocks in real time. The three key features of a free Square account are payment processing, POS software, and the ability to purchase items on the internet. After 7 rounds of private funding, Square announced its existence to the public in November 2015. Sequoia Capital, and Khosla Partners were all key contributors to the project's finance, as did other venture capital firms. At the time of the company's initial public offering on the New York Stock Exchange in November 2015, Square was valued at around $3 billion. It was only in November 2017 that the Cash App launched a trial program that made Bitcoin trading accessible to a limited number of customers. Finally, the company extended its Bitcoin trading services to Wyoming in March 2018, causing the company's stock to reach new all-time highs at the time of writing. On April 26, 2018, Square announced that it has bought Weebly, a website design and hosting service company located in San Francisco. This year's August acquisition of Caviar, a food delivery service, was made possible by Square. Despite the launch of Square for Restaurants in May 2018, the company became the first company to provide both a meal delivery service and a point-of-sale service in the same location. Caviar was purchased by the company in 2019 for $410 million. In early December 2021, CEO Jack Dorsey announced that the company's name has been changed to Block. It is important to note that while Jack still remains the CEO of Block, he has stepped down as CEO of Twitter. This guy is now focusing his attention on Block. A report published by Barron's.com on December 2nd of this year states, "The new name makes a strange kind of sense. A block can be seen as a 3D representation of a square, and Dorsey has become increasingly focused on crypto, so the name is likely tended to conjure up images of a blockchain." Moreover, a BTIG analyst named Mark Palmer stated, "We believe the change will be interpreted by many observers as an indication that the company will be leaning further into its initiatives focused on crypto and decentralized ledger technology." On October 7th of this year, the company announced its financial results for the third quarter of 2021. During this quarter, the company reported adjusted earnings per share of $0.37. It also highlighted a 43% year-over-year improvement in its gross profit. Moreover, the GPV for quarter 3 was $45.4 billion, which shows an improvement of 43.2% year-over-year. With that being said, let's talk about the future of Square. A company that can maintain expansion can develop new items to stay up with the times. Despite its rapid increase in sales, Square still has a long way to go before it can compete with PayPal in terms of income. This year's wave of adoption also need a union between physical and digital to provide an extensive selection of purchase alternatives, even though shopping has increasingly moved online. Square has found the perfect balance between functionality and aesthetics. As a result, the seller ecosystem is expected to begin to grow. However, the company's investments in digital services will attract more customers and enable it to cover a greater swath of each customer's financial demands, which will result in an increase in revenue in the short run. Shopping and business trends were in Square's wheelhouse, and they stepped up to provide services like doorstep delivery even during the pandemic. Instant payments and on-demand pay were also added to the company's product line in the third quarter. One of the most popular features of the Cash App is the ability to trade stocks, and PC Magazine named it the best mobile payment service for purchasing stocks and cryptocurrencies. Its simplicity of use in connection with the Cash App hint at a bright future for Square's trading platform, which allows customers to search for stocks based on their industry and performance. Finance isn't only about digital wallets and online brokers for the corporation. Additionally, Square hopes to attract new clients by providing new services, such as the stock trading option. Credit Karma's tax business was purchased by the company. The company is always exploring methods to make money more relevant, immediately available, and globally accessible. Around 80 million Americans filed their taxes each year. Credit Karma refunded almost 2 million users in 2019. If that money goes into a Cash App account, the corporation gains a lot more volume. In 2016, Square Incorporated's IPO was $9. They are now worth $176, a huge gain for buyers who acquire them at that rate. Currently, the Square stock prediction is positive. Square stock is set for another massive increase. And Square, a fintech startup that helps sellers establish, operate, and grow their companies, has acquired Afterpay. Square's buy now, pay later features are expanding. And in a market worth $20.40 billion by 2026, that's enormous. The BNPL applications Affirm, Klarna, and Afterpay enable clients to buy ahead and pay in daily or weekly payments. More than a third of American customers have utilized BNPL services in the last several years. Once the store receives a tiny share of each transaction, Afterpay allows consumers to spread out their purchases into 4 interest-free installments. And businesses are more prepared to pay the little charge since Afterpay's approach results in more sales and greater transactions. That's what makes Afterpay one of the top BNPL companies. Afterpay's popularity skyrocketed when the company went public in 2016. After trading at $2.70, the stock soared 4,425.42% over 5 years to $132, making it the fastest growing stock in history. Afterpay now serves more than 16 million clients and almost 100,000 retailers throughout the globe, including Amazon and Dell, which have a large customer base. Do not anticipate any financial returns from the acquisition until 2022, when it is expected to be completed. Square's profits are estimated to soar by around 30% in 2023 after the purchase closes. Since 2013, Square's gross profit has increased by 91% to $1.14 billion. Once the acquisition is completed, that figure is expected to climb much further. Well, that would be all for today's video, and thanks for watching it. If you liked it, make sure to give it a thumbs up and share it with your friends. And if you have not already subscribed to Glory Investing Show, Subscribe to it and press that bell button so you'll be notified each time we upload an interesting video on this channel. And while you're here, click to watch one of these 2 videos that are appearing on your screen. We'll see you there. Take care and stay tuned.